Hey guys, PrinceofMacedon here, doing a commentary video for Medieval 2 Total War. This is a multiplayer battle. I command the Russians, and my opponent is Davis the Conqueror in command of the Mongols. You can see my army there. I actually wrote it out for you. Because the battle starts off really fast, I don't have time to talk about each unit. I will show some of my troops though. On my right flank, I put my my Druzina. And this is a no rules battle, so I actually brought catapults this time. I typically don't bring catapults, not even in no rules battles, but for here I wanted to make the exception. But I have 2 units of catapults. Then these are my dismounted Druzina, and I have 2 units of those guys. And those are my dismounted boyar sons. I've got 4 units of those dudes. And my catapults are already firing their weapons. And in my front I have 4 units of spearmen. And they're getting shot by the Mongol cav. And the very far left wing, I've got my boyar sons. Yeah, those are basically javelin cav. Alright, we'll look at my opponent's army, and I'll just write it out for you. But on the front, he has his heavy Mongol cav, and those are horse archers. He has, I believe, 5 units of those, and I actually caught one of them right here. So in melee range, they are not going to last very long against my Druzina. So we're gonna chop those dudes down. The other squadron got away though, there it is. It's trying to shoot my dudes with their arrows. Alright, so I'm rushing forward here. I'm rushing forward here.
Our men are under attack.
And our infantry is already going at it. And yeah, as you saw, my opponent has 9 units of dismounted light lancers, so most of his infantry is gonna be his dismounted light lancers. And here's the big mess in the middle. And by advancing forward, I nullified his catapults. Alright, here's the action on the far left. I've got my javelin cav versus his, actually this is his general unit, and that's his Khwarezmian cav. Those are horsemen from the Middle East, and they're fighting for the Mongols now, because Genghis Khan went in there and did his Mongol thing. Anyway, for this battle, I actually told my opponent to use the Mongols. Like, the title of the game was Russians versus Mongols, and I just wanted to see this kind of action. But yeah, here's my Jav cav, and I took down his general.
Our men are under attack.
I think my opponent saw all the Jav coming from my horses on my left, so he tried to charge him away. But my guys stayed in the fight and destroyed him with their javelins. Alright, my opponent's infantry is breaking in the middle there. If they're not breaking, then they're already routing. And that's the reason why I rushed my infantry into the fight, is because, going by my knowledge of history, I figured that the Mongol infantry wouldn't last too long in a fight against Russian infantry. Alright, here's my Jav cav. You can see my guys are now chasing after his horsemen, and those right there are his Mongol heavy archers. And so it's kind of interesting seeing horse archers versus Jav cav. And if this is Rome Total War, the horse archers would just obliterate the Jav cav. Alright, back to the infantry mess in the middle. You can see I advanced towards the position of his catapults, and there's no more crew firing them. So we captured this piece of artillery, and over here we captured this other piece of artillery. But my opponent, I guess he really wants his artillery back, so he's going to rush back in. And my dudes are going to fight him off. And those are just my spearmen going up against those light lancers there, or dismounted light lancers. And here my my cav is sandwiching these retreating Mongol infantrymen. So pretty much my opponent's down to his, what are those? The Mongol heavy archers. Those are his horse archers. And it's like my boyar sons are doing quite well in the battle. Like, I think I used them once in my life. It's my 2nd time using him. But we're gonna rush in there and trade fire with these Mongol heavy archers. And here's the action. And this is towards the boundary of the map here. So if his guys rout, then they are not gonna come back from routing. So the furious exchange of missiles ensues. And look here on the far right, those are my Druzina. They're coming in from the other side, and they are corralling these horse archers into this corner here. His dudes are shooting my dudes down, but I still have my boyar sons right there ready to assist my Druzina. And this is towards the boundary, as I said, so all I gotta do is make them rout. even for a few seconds, and they're off the battlefield. And here I switch my boyar sons to their melee weapons so that they can engage these heavy horse archers at close range.
All civilized people
And they're my opponent's defeat.
awed by the victory we have won here today.
So, very good game to my opponent, Davis the Conqueror. And I'll let you read the results yourself. It was definitely a fun battle, especially this historical matchup between the Russians and the Mongols here.